Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a lovely week so far. It is a perfectly drizzly, grey, cold November day, which is perfect for a trip to Homesense to get into the festive spirit. I had a realisation this morning that we are in like mid-November and I'm just like, how did this happen? How does it happen every year? It just, all of a sudden Christmas just comes around so quick. Like, it's not a surprise, it's literally the same time every year, but every time I always get to mid-November and then start thinking, oh my gosh, I need to get the gift lists ready, I need to start buying gifts, I need to start thinking about decorating. And this year, Christmas activities for the kids with Jonah and Oscar, there's just so much to think about. And yeah, I always plan to try and get like planning and getting started with Christmas a bit earlier than I do, but here we are, we're doing it now. But I always love a trip to Homesense and TK Maxx, as I'm sure a lot of you do as well, to get into the festive spirit and have a look at all of the new in goodness and all of the Christmas things to just make me feel all warm and cozy and getting into that mood. So we are actually going to Center Parcs in the next few weeks for their winter wonderland. We do an annual family trip around September, October, November every year, and this year we're going to Winter Wonderland at Center Parcs. And because it's at the end of this month, I have been thinking, should I decorate before we go so that the house is all nice and festive for when we get home, or should we do it when we arrive home and it's like a nice little like family day to do the weekend after we get home? But either way, I've not got all of our Christmas decks down from the loft yet. Or I say I haven't, Grant hasn't got them down yet, because I'm terrified to go up there. But we haven't got them down yet, so I can't 100% remember everything that I've got. So I'm just going to go and have a little browse today and just see what we can find. I always love to have a look at the home decor in there and all of the little ornaments and trinkets. I don't know if I'm going to venture up there today, but I do love to see the children's wear as well. I think they have the sweetest like baby and toddler seasonal sets. In the past, I've got some really cute ones for autumn and Halloween for the boys from there. So I might have a look there, but I'm going to try and just stick to home decor and see what we can find. I've just finished getting ready for the day and I just wanted to ask if anybody else also struggles with this, because I've been having such a hard time with my skin lately. I suffer from eczema and I have done my whole life. It's something that's not new to me and I'm well aware of how just persistent it is, and if you also suffer with this, you will know how frustrating it is to try and get on top of it, and then if you have a flare up, and yeah, it's just very irritating. But I've been using, I have prescription creams, like just moisturizers. The one that I'm using at the minute actually is Zero Derma, which is like a barrier cream, but I've just had a really bad flare up, and it always seems to be when the weather changes and it seems to get either colder or warmer, and also if I'm under a bit of stress. I have also got a bit of a cold, so do you know what, just daily life just flares up my eczema. But if you have anything that you've found that works really well for you, please just let me know. Like I say, I do have prescription steroid creams which I try to avoid using, but yeah, I just thought if you, because I know that so many people also suffer from it, if you have any suggestions or anything like that, please let me know. But anyway, enough of the random eczema chat. I'm gonna go in and get Oscar. I've tried to time it so that we have had breakfast, we've done his morning feed and all of that kind of thing, so I've tried to time it so that when we get there he will hopefully be having a nap, so that he can just rest in his cozy pram, I can have a browse, and then we'll grab a coffee afterwards for his next feed. But the Homesense that I like to go to is in Sheffield, and it's a good half an hour drive away from us, so we'll see how it goes. Look at all of these Christmas trees. Look at all of these, how cute. Oh, this feels very festive. Look at all the wreaths and garlands. I really like these little mini trees. I was thinking of putting something like this on the counter, the island in the kitchen. I'm doing a little Christmas tree in there. Got some with the frosted tips here. That one's just £9. It's very cute. There's some very nostalgic Christmas wrapping paper. I like the print on this one, that's very cute. Santa and Rudolph. And then I did just see another one somewhere. Where's it gone? I think it was this one. It's very nice with the Christmas trees on. I don't think I need any more wrapping paper this year. Oh, but this one is cute actually. Look at that with the mice on. Pretty. Oh no, it was this one that I saw. I love that one. It's really nice. Little Santa on. Merry Christmas. Random, but why do I want this? Croissant stress ball. Don't flake out. Oh, there's so many lovely options. I don't think I need any, but I'm just really getting drawn in to some of these. Oh, okay, this is a cute Santa. I think in this set here would be really nice actually to do the boys' presents in. My mum always used to do different wrapping paper for me and my sister so we knew which presents were ours. I think that's really sweet. I like these, so if you're getting somebody a gift card for Christmas, you can have these nice boxes to give them to them in. These are nice. I like the illustrations on these gift bags. They've got some really different, kind of unusual styles. And we've got another traditional Santa Claus gift bag. Oh, these ones are a bit of me, they're really cute. Very sweet with the Christmas deers on. I'm not crazy about this design as such, but I love the idea of having a Christmas memories photo album and then every year pop in photos from the Christmas season. I think that's a really nice idea. Very lovely set of 2 cushions there with the nutcrackers on. No, look what I've just found on the floor. So I just walked around this corner and look! These ones would make some lovely stocking fillers. Look at this little post box with the breakfast tea. How cute is that? These tins really remind me of a nostalgic Christmas. These would make lovely little gifts actually as well. Look how pretty the scenes are on there, the little bakery scene. Looking at all the mugs, and I think this one's so pretty. It's just absolutely huge, so I don't really have drinks that are this big. Is this one not the most perfect hot chocolate Christmas mug? Imagine like a little gingerbread on the side there, whipped cream, marshmallows. I just saw these designs. How nice are they? They are handcrafted and painted. The old pottery company designed in England. These are absolutely lovely. It'd be really nice to have a set of those. They're £5 each. Oh my gosh, the Christmas candles! Frosted sugar cookies. Very cute. Little Dachshund in its winter coat. This one is just the cutest. I said in my last vlog, anything that is stuck on top of things like this, I'm just immediately sold. I think that's so sweet. Look at all of this festive goodness. Oh, some really cute pieces. Look at Santa with his garland. Look at the Labrador with the puppy. That's actually huge as well. I don't think it shows on camera how big that is, but it is massive. Why is this skunk ornament making me laugh? Look how cute he is. I kind of want him. I had to show these cushions. Look at the Mrs. Claus one. How cute. And then the big gingerbread ones. They would be cute in the boys' nurseries, I think. Oh, and look at him on the top shelf, the gingerbread man. His little bow tie. We did stop at Costa. I didn't film anything in there, but we've just got home. We've got a nice hot cup of tea here. All of my autumn mugs have now been put away back in the loft. Everything's been put away now. If you're interested, I use the IKEA, like the big see-through storage boxes. I've got a whole range of them, and then any seasonal bits and bobs, including like the boys' seasonal books, clothing, toys, decor, candles, all of that kind of thing I pop away at the end of each season and then get it out again the next year. Didn't really get much in TK Maxx or Homesense, to be honest. Nothing really jumped out at me. I think I'm quite, in terms of decor, I like things that are quite minimal with a bit of a Nordic kind of feel, and it was very traditional style, nostalgic, bright colours kind of decor that I saw a lot of in there. So there were loads of really like lovely things, just not necessarily my style, but we had a great time looking around, and we were chatting to a lovely lady in Costa afterwards, which was nice. And yeah, it was a lovely little trip. We listened to Christmas music all the way there and back, and yeah, I'm feeling quite festive now, even though we didn't really buy many festive things. It was just a nice little trip out. But I'll just show you the couple of bits that I did get. So the first one, I wasn't looking for a new jacket, but I cannot turn down a new jacket when I see one. I almost found this immediately when I walked in, and it's this lovely cropped, well, I say cropped, but it's, I don't know, it feels like it's cropped, but it doesn't feel too short. I'm not a cropped lover, and this is just a really nice length actually. It's like not too long. Maybe it feels cropped to me because everything I wear is really long in terms of coats, but it's this lovely bomber style jacket with a tall neck piece, and it's in like a velvety velour kind of material. I just think this is such a lovely textile for this time of year. I just think it's so cozy and warm, and then it's got the cuffs here like this, and I forgot to take a coat with me, so I popped this on for the walk over to Costa, and it was so nice and warm. So it's from a brand called Ashley by 26 International Outerwear. Never heard of these before, but let me see if, oh, I think I took the TK Maxx tag off already, but it was £39, £39, £29. It was £29, and it's got pockets, and then it's also got a nice little detail on the bottom, so you can like cinch it in and then just a zip fastening. But I was thinking to myself that this will be perfect for our Centre Parks trip. I know I mentioned it at the start of this video, but whilst we're like walking from our like cabin to the main centre or to restaurants, things like that, I want something that will keep me warm, but then I always get hot whilst we're walking, so I thought that this would be perfect. And I was surprised actually, because I very rarely manage to buy clothes for myself these days, especially if I'm with the boys, because I don't like to spend a lot of time looking, and obviously I had Oscar with me today, so yeah, I was surprised at this. It's a nice surprise purchase, but yeah, love this one. Yeah. And then the only other thing that I actually bought, now brace yourself, because okay, he's a little bit scary looking, but I found this ornament. Here he is. So it is a little raccoon in a Christmas hat, a Christmas cardi, and I think he's carrying a couple of presents. So I got this one to go in Jonah's room, and because I always say that Jonah is my little raccoon because he's always stealing all of my treats and food, and he always wants a bit of my tea. So I just thought that this was very apt, and I do think he's cute in his own little way. It's one of those, I can't remember what you call it, but it's when you have like the felt material and then you like push it all in and you can make figurines and stuff. I can't remember what it's called now. I tried to do it once and it is so much harder than it looks and so time consuming. So I just really appreciated this. I just thought it was really cute. I think it's a raccoon anyway. I've just noticed the tail, but I'm gonna go with it's a raccoon. It's got the black around the eyes. But yeah, I picked up this little guy. He was, I think, £4. Yeah, I think he was £4, but I thought this would just be a cute little decoration to put out in Jonah's room when we decorate the house for Christmas. What do you think? Do you like him? You're not sure? Oscar's pulling like the most serious face. It honestly feels like such a nice cozy afternoon. I've got a really nice hot cup of tea, It's really dark outside. It's only about 2 p.m, but it is very grey and dark. Obviously got the lights on behind me. Me and Oscar are home for the day now. So I think I'm just gonna like get in my cozies and we're gonna have a relaxing afternoon, aren't we? We've got some house jobs to do and stuff. I'm really trying to do a lot of the housework, organising, just household tasks, things that I do to just keep the house running. I'm really trying to do them throughout the week, and then Saturday and Sunday we can just have as pure family time. Yeah. And one of the things that I think I might do this afternoon actually is start to plan out my gift list for Christmas. So for all of our like main family members, we do this thing where we generally say if you've got a wish list or anything that you would really love for Christmas this year, that kind of thing, especially because we have quite a lot of birthdays towards the end of the year as well. But we just find that that works really well for us. And what I like to do is kind of get a main present and then maybe 1 or 2 little bits to go with it. So I think I have some ideas of what I want to get Jonah, and I have already put some bits and bobs away. I always end up starting with all these good intentions, and then as the month goes on I just see things and I'm like, I know that Jonah or Oscar or Grant would love that, or someone else, and end up picking up extra bits. But yeah, I just like to treat them where I can. So that's the kind of gist, and I always have a note on my phone. I actually have it going back to like 2018, maybe 17. And I write down each recipient, and then I also write down what I'm getting them, what the budget is, and then I can tick it off when I've got it. And that way I just find it just keeps me organised, and it keeps me from going too crazy and buying too many things. Like I say, I've already got a few gifts and bits and bobs ready for people, so I don't want to then like go and buy extra on an impulse and end up with loads and loads of stuff. It's going to be Oscar's first Christmas with us this year. We're going to be our first Christmas as a family of 4, which is exciting. I can't wait for all of our little Christmas traditions that we do, and seeing friends and family and spending that time together, which is just really special. So anyway, I think I'm going to end this here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming along with us today, and maybe it's given you some ideas on planning for Christmas, or if you saw anything in TK Maxx or Homesense that you liked the look of. But if you've not already, please hit that like and subscribe button. Like I say, we've got some lovely Christmas content and travel content coming up too, with our trip to Center Parcs coming up very quickly. But this is your sign to do something nice for yourself today. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.